Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be learning a little bit about planning our work by the full moon. I feel like it's the video everyone's been waiting for. How do we work with the full moon, Ash?
First, we have to see the diagram. Here is the Earth, my face. Here is the sun. And on the opposite side of the Earth is the full moon. The moon is on the opposite side as the sun. So it's literally 180 degrees apart from each other. So this is the big whammy. This is holy buckets because it's the only time when we have this tension, this focus on others. So we have a lot of energy going inside of us, so we want to get out and use it. And that's when we're possibly more social, we're more active. Think about it before electricity. Like you could, I mean, even though right now it's hard to sleep, if you were just getting shined in by the moon, it's intense. It's supposed to be intense, right? So oftentimes we can see this as connecting with others, but it's also seeing the whole picture. I like how you say that, Libby. Like in the beginning, when it's a dark moon with the sun over here, you can't see what's happening, but you get excited.
It's all full mystery, yeah. Yeah, I think that's how I really think about how we can use full moon energy, of like looking at what can be seen in that light of the full moon, right? And I think people get a little nervous around the full moon, and that's that opposition that you've been talking about, and it can bring up that tension and potentially conflict, which is what everyone likes to talk about at the full moon, ways things go a little awry. But again, the awareness is everything, right? So if you can really kind of like harness that full moon energy to take account of what can be seen. So it can be a great time to gather people, actually, to work on a common goal. Like maybe you're looking at a lot of information together and making decisions about that information together, because it can all be seen in the light of the full moon. And so for me, that's a good time to kind of like start thinking about how I want to put together a report of like, I've looked at all this information, I have this data, and now I'm going to make sense of it under the light of the full moon.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And you're right, it can bring up this energy of like scariness, or people are just crazy, they're lunatics. No, it's just because we are so pulled by the sun and the moon that we just have to use it. And it lasts for about 3 days. I should mention that the energy of the full moon lasts about 3 days. It's only exactly opposite for about 2 hours, but the effects linger on for sure.
For sure, for sure. All right, well, thank you so much, Ash. In our next video, we will talk about planning our work with the waning gibbous moon.